Hey everybody, Robert here from Black Belt Gaming. Continuing my playthrough here, my blind playthrough of Game of Thrones, the card game. A great point was brought up by a viewer as I tried to take myself through the first round. I think we did the Lannister challenge phase correctly. However, I think I made a mistake over here. Let's see, we did the Stark side correctly. With the Lannister side, I think I made an error. The plot card here says that in order to initiate a military challenge, you must give the defender 1 gold. And neither side had any gold left, so the military attack that we made, the military challenge that we made, could not have happened. I think this is going to be pretty easy to fix. So I think that went undefended, and that's how the Lannisters got a power token there. And as part of the damage, Bran Stark was killed and removed from the table. We'll just put him back, and instead we'll say that the Lannisters ended up winning dominance, and that's how they got their power token. So that was, I think, pretty easy to fix. So let's move on into round 2, and we'll start a new round and see how it goes. Alright everyone, starting the new round sequence, we go back to drawing the plot cards. Let's do that first. Alright, the plot cards have been chosen. The Starks have chosen the lion and the wolf. And we're going to probably see this come into action here. When revealed, each player chooses up to 3 characters. Kill all the characters that are not chosen and they cannot be saved. The initiative value here is 5. Just beating the Lannister initiative of 4. Their plot point, or plot, not plot point, but plot card is detained. When revealed, choose and kneel a character. So we're going to go with the Starks first. Choosing 3 characters. It says each player chooses up to 3 characters and kills all other characters not chosen. Well, that's going to be very easy here for the Starks. 1, 2, 3. They're all saved. It's the Lannisters over here with 5 that are going to have to make a choice. So obviously we want to save these 2 strong ones. We got a little intrigue here. We may want to save that one. Maybe we'll let these others go. So we're going to kill off the Lannister guards and the men-at-arms. Alright, well the Lannisters now get to choose one of these characters to be detained. So since this is one of our strongest characters here for the Starks, let's kneel this character. And now we'll move on to the next phase, drawing cards. The Starks have drawn Septa Mordain and Winterfell Heart Tree. The Lannisters are going to add the Iron Throne, and I think that one's pretty strong. You automatically win dominance. And a Lannister pays his debts. I think we used one of these before. Yeah. So there we go. That'll boost our hands a little bit. Due to the plot card, we're going to get 3 gold for the Starks this round to use. And the Lannisters will also get 3 gold. Alright, let's take a look and see if there's anything we want to do. Let's remember that we have the King's Road, and this is during marshalling. We can kneel this card to lower the cost of the next character you play by 2. So we'll keep that in mind. For example, I think we could bring her out for free. Catelyn, she could come out for 1. Arya could come out for free. So why don't we do that? Why don't we bring out somebody with some intrigue and power? Let's go ahead and kneel this card, that's going to reduce the cost of playing this by 2. So we're going to just pay 1, and now she is out in play. We can play this Heart Tree. That's a limited card. And then King's Landing, what is this? We can kneel King's Landing to draw a card. That's pretty neat. What can she do? It says kneel Septa Mordain to choose a lord or lady character until the end of the phase. That character gets +2 strength. That's pretty cool. Arya, she has stealth. I can't quite remember what that did, but it was pretty good. Stealth. When a player declares attackers in a challenge, but 4 defenders are declared, for each of his attacking characters with the stealth keyword, he may choose one of his opponent's characters without stealth. Any chosen character cannot be declared as a defender during that challenge. Okay. So you can sneak past someone undetected. That's pretty neat. Tough call. You know, I know that this can help in dominance, but if the Lannisters get out that Iron Throne, it won't matter. So I probably need to stay on the attack as much as I can. Why don't we give our attackers some advantage and we'll bring her out. So, since she can boost other people's strength. So we're going to pay 2 and put Septa Mordain into play. And I think that will do it for the Starks. Let's go check out House Lannister. Alright, Lannisters don't have as much gold this time. I may have forgotten to use this before. That would have kneeled a character. Let's see. Bodyguard is an attachment. Dragonbone Dagger. Get +1 strength and stealth. That's pretty cool. Shay is an ally. I guess this would help a lot. Why don't we bring out the Iron Throne? That's going to win dominance for us each turn. So let's put that out and pay 2. I think that's a given that we're going to do that. But we could give this Dragonbone Dagger to someone. Maybe the Hound? We could attach that to him for 1 gold. And then attach it to a lord or a lady. We don't have any lords or ladies in play. That's going to be about all we can do. We still have this one, though, in our tucked up our sleeve. If we lose a challenge, we can kneel one of our characters to kill the participating character. We'll remember that we have that. So let's see. This dagger, once again, +1 strength. So he's going to be a 4. And he's got stealth, so he can catch Arya running around if we're not careful. Alright, that'll be the end of that phase. Well, I'm just looking things over here. I've got several characters with the power ability. And I don't think any of the Lannisters have that. So why don't we start the challenge phase here by kneeling Bran and declaring him as an attacker for a power challenge. And then I'll take a look at the cards in my hand, see if there's anything that needs to go along with that. I don't think so. Lannisters. Lannisters have no one with the power trait. But they've got kind of a wicked card up their sleeve here. But I don't know if they would want to use this because Bran just keeps coming back. So I guess not. I guess this is going to be not only a success for the Starks, because Bran will win this challenge, but they didn't even have a way to defend against it. So that's going to be an unblocked attack or an unblocked challenge. So that's going to be worth, if I'm understanding the rules right, that's going to be worth 2. No, it's not. We'll get one of these from the bank because it was not blocked. But the other one will come off of House Lannister and go to the Starks. So they just stole some power. So I think that's right. So let's keep going. Why don't we try... I'm kind of going in reverse order. I understand you can do this in any order, but why don't we try an intrigue again with Osha, perhaps? Maybe she can do... I think she's going to be blocked, but let's let her go in there and try to make an intrigue challenge here. Her power is, or her strength is 2. Lannisters do have the Squire with his intrigue there. Now, I guess we do want to go ahead and block with them because the Starks have 2 other characters that have intrigue. So let's, what I mean is that later if he tried to use an intrigue challenge against the Starks, he's not going to get very far. So we'll block that with him, but he's going to lose 2-1. The claim comes from the plot card, and that's only 1, so we need to randomly discard one of the Lannisters card and put it in the discard pile. I wonder what it is. Okay, Shay. Alright, so that damage is done. Well, the Lannisters are going to pay their debt. They're going to play this in response here. After you lose a challenge, kneel one of your House Lannister characters to choose a kill and kill a participating character. So we can take out Osha here. We can put her in the kill pile. Now, that card is played. Let's decide which character is going to kneel. Why don't we kneel? Why don't we kneel the big knight here? He'll take her out. So that card goes to the discard pile. Do the Starks want to save her with Not Today? You know, I'm not sure if I want to do that. She is kind of a cool character though, because she does have the military ability as well. I guess we could save her. Let's just play the cards while we have them. So we're going to save her from being killed. So once again, we've had this playoff of Lannister pays his debts and Not Today. I don't know. I'm really wondering if I should save that for Stark. I really don't want to lose him with his 1 power token. I think I'm going to let her go. Let's let her go. Alright, so she was taken out by the Lannisters. We'll put her in the dead pile, and we'll put this card in the discard pile. Trying to play through how this would go. If I kneeled Hand of the King, put Eddard Stark back up and made a military challenge, With the help of Septa Mordain, he probably could win it. That would kill off one of the Lannisters. Maybe we should try that. So let's tap the hand of the king. We'll bring Eddard back because we don't have a chance of winning dominance now that the Lannisters have this Iron Throne. So for our last challenge, let's go with a military challenge. That's going to be at a strength 3, but we're going to kneel her to give him +2. So that's a total of 5. So 5 on the military challenge. The Lannisters only have one character standing. He does have a weapon that gives him +1. It makes him a 4. We don't really have anything else. So the question is, do we want him to block? I guess we might as well. Let's go ahead and have him try to block here. So it's 4 against 5. The Starks win. So the Lannisters need to lose a character. And as far as I understand, that choice belongs to that player that lost. So I guess we would lose... this is a tough one now. Why don't we lose the... let's lose our Squire, because Osha's gone. But Lady Stark, Catelyn Stark, can still make trouble. But anyway, he's a cost 0. Let's go ahead and kill this little guy off. So that was the claim there, was the death of one of the Starks. We don't have the, kill him in revenge card that Lannister pays his debts. So Stark is all right. And that's going to finish it for the Starks. So we'll stay here with the Lannisters. The Lannisters don't have any options. Having lost the initiative, they're certainly not going to be able to make any challenges here because all their characters are kneeled. So that's going to take us out of there. We're going to go to Dominance next. That is an automatic win for the Lannisters. So 1 power token on their banner. So that's 3 to 1. Starks have 3, including the power token that's on Eddard. If you can see that here. So with dominance done, we're now going into the standing phase. So we'll stand Bran, and Septa Mordain will stand these cards, Hand of the King and Eddard, Sir Gregor Clegane, the Hound with his dagger. However, I won't forget this time, we've got Littlefinger's Brothel. After a character stands during the standing phase, kneel the brothel to kneel a character. Well, I think... which one would we want to mess with here? Obviously, with the Hand of the King, Eddard Stark's going to be a little harder to keep busy. So if he's kneeled, he's still going to be back up. We don't want to allow the Starks to keep stealing all of our power. This is a tough call. I'm not really sure how things are going to play out, so I am assuming here that the Lannisters would choose. After a character stands. So I guess you have to announce it as that character is getting up and standing up. So they would have, I think, needed to have called that out during the standing phase. Why don't we say something like Catelyn Just keep her busy at the brothel. Alright, so that'll, we'll just see how that plays out. So taxation, all the gold would go back, and all of the gold is back, so that's going to finish it. So for the second round, we have the Starks in the lead with 3 power tokens against the Lannisters 1. Let me know if you spotted any errors or any bad strategy. As you know, I'm playing this for the first time and learning as I go along, but it's pretty neat so far. Still probably going to go for the shorter game. So hope you'll join me for round 3 coming up soon.